Hey everybody, I'm Cal. I hate cars, but I like this one. So today, we're going to start an actual project. We've got this old Squarebody, and I want it to go drag racing. This old truck has been in my family since 1999. It's a 1985 GMC Sierra, and it's a steaming pile of shit. I've attempted on 3 separate occasions to get this thing going and just make it drive. Every time I try something else gives me a problem. I'm tired of trying to nickel and dime this thing into being literally just something to drive. So I'm actually going to outline a project, give us a goal, see if we can't put this thing into the 8s in the 8th mile. When my stepdad originally bought this truck, he put a 400 small block in here, and it was okay, right? It was a smaller 400, really didn't make great horsepower. It made fantastic torque. It was a towing monster, but it set for a while. I threw a set of Vortex on the old 400 in an attempt to make it a fun driver. I drove it around for maybe 3 weeks, and in that time it blew 2 freeze plugs. I was tired of screwing with it. I thought the better option would be, hey, let's snatch a 350, put it in here, make it a driver. Well, we did that, and the trans only had some of the gears some of the time. So, at this point, I would have been better off spending my money and my time to do it properly in the first place. So what we're going to do is take this roller 350, put a cam and a set of aluminum AFR heads on it. We're going to go through the turbo 400, leave the converter in it. It already has a small converter in it, and I'm going to try to see if this thing will do 8s in the 8th mile. Granted, if you have a Toyota Camry, you'll probably also be doing 13s. But it gives us a goal, something to work towards, and some way to measure what we've done. Currently, any improvement on this thing, i.e. go down the road and have 3 gears, would be a complete win. But I still want to have a goal. And I think you guys would much more enjoy, hey, what does it take to get a roller 350 in an old heavy truck to make, I don't know, 350 horsepower? That should put us into the 8s. So now let's check out the parts. So what I have here is AFR's Enforcer line cylinder heads. What they do is they take the cheap Chinese version, the castings, they use their valves, guides, seals, and all of their hardware. So you get upgraded rocker, studs, all that sorts of stuff. And these have been on my shelf for quite some time. What I did was buy these with the intent to put them on the 400, but these have pretty heavy springs. I want to say they're 140 pounds on the seat. That will absolutely smoke a flat tappet cam. And retrofit lifters for a small block are insanely expensive. I would have been about $700 into retrofit lifters and a cam, whereas I'm gonna be way less than that in these with a roller block and a roller cam. All right, enough about the plans. Let's go ahead and get that engine out of there. really glad I saw this. Let's check this out, shall we? Holy mackerel, Bobby! Well, boys, we learned a lesson. This is what was holding our shit up. Don't use the cheap Chinesium crap. Although we do gotta give this thing props. It's holding a small block and a turbo 400. It did not break, it only bent. It's looking rough. If it's chrome, don't use it for anything that is weight or load bearing. Grab one of these rated bolts. This is what we should have been using. That was literally just the first one I grabbed. All right, let's rehook this thing, see if we can finish up. Look at that. Got the engine out, on the engine stand, doing disassembly. Looks like there was a little moisture in here. You gotta drive when you drive. Hey, man. Well, we got the damn engine out, got the trans on the ground, went ahead and stripped the heads off of it. What we'll do is see what these valve reliefs add to our combustion chamber CCs, see what our deck height actually is, go look at our cylinder heads, which I think are 64 cc combustion chambers, see what our compression ratio is going to be, and then maybe try to choose a cam based on that. I'm thinking with the 64 cc combustion chambers, we should probably have north of 9-to-1 compression. So I would like a cam that would go with that. It would be nice if I could go a little bit bigger, over cam it, and I could fix over cam by buying a cam once and then like swapping out the pistons or adding a converter to help with that low end trash that a bigger cam is going to add. Either way, we've seen what we got. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to sign off. Tune in next time where hopefully we got some parts on the shelf. We'll get this thing sorted.